pre-run shop. Basically, you can buy stuff before you start using the money you get from experience after you die in the game. Like, for example, a lighter, basic temporarily light source. Vitamins, temporarily boost your speed, which is helpful in the library part. Lockpick, or pick lock, may break anytime. Meaning when you use one, it breaks. We got a flashlight and 50% battery. I always start with none, because I like to get my own stuff. Hello guys, so in this video, I'm going to go over, well, the summary of doors. Like what each character is, what they do, how to avoid getting killed by them, etc. So anyways, Doors is a popular Roblox game that has a very scary atmosphere to it, especially if you wear headphones. You have to collect a various amount of keys, even flashlights, sometimes like candles, the lighters, all that. You can also collect coins for later in the shops. Oh yeah, spoiler alerts ahead, let's get into this. In the game, there's lots of places like you can hide. Like you can hide in wardrobes, under beds, all of that. It will become really helpful later on. But be careful not to stay too long inside of these, because if you do, well, let's just see what happens, shall we? Even under the beds. Watch this. And that's what happens whenever you do that. So that's why you do not stay in there for too long. It evicts you. Now when you come through a room that's like this, because the rooms do randomly generate, you have to find a key for that door. You can also find loot, various loots, including coins and other stuff. And sometimes gold bars on those. And if you don't, if you take a little bit too long, they will put lights near the place that you have to get the objects from to show you where it's at. Like in this case, the key for room 0004. You can also explore all of these other rooms. You can also go back, but I think if you go too far back, something will happen. I'm not too sure. Haven't tried that yet. Undertow. Sometimes you can encounter dark rooms. Inside of dark rooms, there could be this spider creature called I think it's shh. So it says shh, and you have to try to look at it and stare it down. And if you don't, well, it can attack you and hurt you. But you have to keep on pushing through the dark room. Stay near the walls so you can see. Sometimes Seek can even follow you into the bright rooms. And sometimes, sometimes giant wardrobes and bookshelves fall. This room you have to go over here, and there's almost always some loot for lighting, like a lighter in this case. Sometimes you can even find a flashlight. And I don't know, maybe even a candle, I'm not too sure. Haven't ever encountered a candle in one of them. But don't use too much of your light sources, because if you turn on, watch, it starts to drain over time. So that's why you want to conserve them as much as possible. Move on, and in dark rooms you want to move on as fast as possible as well. If you see lights flash like this, quickly run and get inside of a wardrobe, because Rush is going to come through and start smashing the room up. Watch. And that's when you start using this. And if you don't, well, this is what happens. Oh, and I just got killed by ambush. Pretty crazy, huh? It's easy to explain. I'm gonna get jump scared. Never mind. Not all the time will actually show up. Just there to scare you. Very much indeed so. You want to play this game whenever everyone's quiet around your house, too. Preferably at night. Oh yeah, in this room you have to find a lever and pull it down. Sometimes it could be back there and you have to go back there and go inside of the vent. In that case, you just go back here, crouch down, press square to open that, and press square to kick this open. And then you can be in here. We don't need to be back here. And I don't think any creatures can spawn inside of these rooms, unless if it's pitch black, then in that case, can spawn. can spawn in any time, but yeah, that's the name of that one spider creature. It's... You guys have even seen any creatures yet in this video? No, wait, yeah, you have. In this game, you want to keep moving on as fast and as swiftly as possible. Don't be a P word. Or you're gonna die. Up, the lights flickered. That means we get inside of a wardrobe. Because here comes Rush. Lovely. You don't always want to loot. Sometimes you just want to continue moving forwards. This room is a little bit more confusing. I'll show you how to do this room. But basically, all you have to do is go through these doors and find one of the keys. Plus, watch out for whatever door you go through. Keep in track the number door that you go through. Because, like, if you go to 12, you have to look for the door 13. Because there can be doors where they say a different number, and that right there is a different entity. I think it's Seek, who tries to trick you with the door numbers, and he'll attack you. You can also listen, and you can also listen in. Like, be careful, because sometimes the doors open up automatically right there. So sometimes, if they're not locked, go to the side of the door and listen closely. If you hear some type of creature that has a deep, raspy voice, that door is not the right door. Be random where the key will be. So this time it's inside of here. Other times it's not. Well, it's really, and you can buy it or you can find it. Alpha. You hear that? That is a fake door. There's a very large, very pitch black shadow boy back there. Besides Rush, there's another guy that is just like Rush, but besides Rush, his name is Ambush. Basically, he comes back like 2 to 3 times, like goes, and so you're gonna have to get out of your closet so you don't get killed by the eviction thing. And then when he comes back, you quickly get back in. Yeah, you have to find strategy. This is a trial and error game. That means that he's coming. My bad. You can get out basically as soon as he goes past you in this game. That time, never mind. Sometimes the lights just flicker and it's not Rush. Sometimes it's not Rush. Sometimes the lights just flicker. Up. That's the eye creature. This is what it is. The eye creature, it spawns in. And as soon as you open the door, it goes away. But it was right there. But as soon as you open the door, it goes away. Basically, you cannot look at it straight in the face. Like, you can walk towards it and it won't hurt you. Just like you've seen. This is what happens if you continue staring at it. Crazy, right? By the way, these guys are harmless. They're just there for looks. Now, this is the part where you have to pay close attention to. It's randomly generated, too. I might fail this. I don't know. Sometimes I fail it. So basically, the creature will come out of the black goo. His name is Seek. You have to run, and it's really motivating music. You have to watch closely, pay attention to when you're running. Can't let just the adrenaline get you. You have to try to look for the doors. No, not go into the hands, so they'll grab you and they'll kill you. The ones that like right there. Ouch. Don't touch the fire like I just did. You escape. He can't come in here. The door will slam. As you see, I am on basically 1 heart. How do you regain health, you may ask? Well, there's band-aids nearby in some drawers. After ambush goes away, guys, I'm going to show you how to heal yourself. After he does that, you have to take band-aids and heal yourself. That's really cool. And you can heal yourself. How do you heal yourself? You just take the band-aid. I ended up dying, so here's some extra facts you can know about the game. Like for part 2. Alright guys, so part 2 of the video. Probably cut that out. Even though, yeah. Oh. So. Ah! Alright guys, when you're in dark rooms, sometimes a spider shows up. If you don't, you have to stare at it. If you don't look at it, it's gonna attack you. You have to look at it and stare it down. With these, don't be scared to go down to the basement. There's nothing that can hurt you down there unless if you run into the spider thing that appears whenever you're in the dark. The psst. You have to find a little lever and pull it down. I randomly walked into that. I'm playing it right now, and I'm also editing it. But you can tell when I'm playing it because right now I'm playing it. But after you do that, you go back up here, and you see that this gate has opened. You run into rooms like this. There's multiple doors. Well, that door over there is a free door. Whenever you go in there, there's a lot of things you can find. See, this one right here is a hiding wardrobe, which can save you if you really needed it, except for this one right here. But if you try to go over and look at the door you came in from, you'll see that the thing is gone. If you don't remember it, like I said before, or maybe you're hearing this for the first time, these doors will automatically open and stand in front of them, so stand on the side of them. As I heard a grumble in there, that means the monster's in there. Meaning if I walk over here, this will be a free, non-monster affected door. Booyah. That was the spider. Sometimes it appears, sometimes it doesn't. You have to be on your best A game when it comes. Do not get scared. There's no way to avoid it unless if you don't open the door. So be prepared whenever you open doors for spiders to jump on your face and take a little bit of your health. Even have multiple light sources like this lighter, for example. You can turn on and off or hold it. Candle automatically gets lit. You may even run into this type of puzzle. So there's no doors, right? Only the one that you came in from. Don't go back. You see the paintings on the wall? You can see that they're a little bit misplaced, except for not even that one. Well, that's because you have to swap the paintings out for where they're supposed to go. Like this one goes here, this one goes here, this one right here goes here, and that one goes here. After you do that, the fireplace will go down, and you'll see your next door. Whenever you're walking by tables, be careful, because even though this looks like a decoration, it's actually a candle that you can use. Make sure to put it away and not keep it out, or else the wax will melt when you don't even need to use it. And sometimes you may even come into these type of rooms. So the main room to go to is over there. That's a broken room, and I came from that way. This room is an extra storage room. You can either find a hiding place or some loot. Sometimes when you also open up loot, there could be a spider in there that jumps on your face and scares you. If you have really low health, it can also kill you, so be careful for that.